Chef, another egg, please. Yikes, not again!
He keeps eating eggs. He's in financial trouble, right?
Dad? Huh? What?
Trouble Busters!
La 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 la. Eggs and eggs. Sir, you really like eggs, don't you? Yup, I love eggs. My name is Tom. I'm a terrific young man who likes eggs more than anything else when I'm having sushi. Anyway, I've been super successful with my career and I'm stepping up for sure. However, there's something I've been a bit concerned about. Chef, another egg, please. Here you go, eggs! Yikes, not again!
He keeps eating eggs. He keeps eating eggs.
Hey, chef!
That guy sitting at the counter only keeps ordering eggs. Is that the only sushi you have today?
Oh, that's not true. This gentleman just really likes eggs. Oh, really?
It's not like he has grudges against chickens or if he's in financial trouble, right?
I'm not sure.
What's the truth, sir?
Oh, stop, Stacy. Sir, I'm sorry about that. She just tends to be a curious person. I hope you forgive her.
Your not-so-beautiful looks. You must be working at a construction site.
Yes? What about it?
I'm a secretary of a CEO, and I make $60K annually.
Okay.
And my love here is a board member candidate who makes $100K annually.
Well, I'm always working in the office. I only use my brain, and I need to work out more. What's wrong with these guys? I've been enjoying sushi, but they're getting in my way. I'm not living to give these guys a sense of superiority. Your body isn't the only thing that needs to work out. Your brain, too. What?
Hey, aren't you being too rude?
And who's the one being rude? I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! Oh, what is it? Did I do something?
What is it? Are you mad?
Sorry, but we don't fight people from lower levels. I'm glad to hear that, because I don't intend to fight you guys either.
Can you just get out of our sight then? I don't care if you envy us or what, but stop trying to mess with us.
You keep displeasingly laughing at what someone else is ordering and enjoying, which tells a lot about your personalities. How on earth am I supposed to envy you at all? Tell me, what exactly about you guys am I supposed to envy? Pfft, you're so desperate. Look in the mirror. You're the one who's so desperately looking at what other people are eating just to look down at. A real rich person would never do that. You guys aren't rich at all. A true rich person has the luxury in their heart. They don't care what others are eating, and they don't compare themselves every chance they get.
How on earth would you know anything about rich people?
About the annual income, too. We're seriously in a great working environment.
I'm the secretary of the CEO of a major company, and everyone envies me. And he's the assistant manager of the sales department of a major company. We're already in a huge lead at that point.
We're sorry we don't give you a chance to win at all.
And that alone is...
Just because you work for a major company, you're completely misunderstanding where you're standing. So I don't see how you're in a fruitful environment. What exactly are we misunderstanding? There's no better or worse when it comes to work environment. Rather than what you do and where, isn't what you accomplish what matters more? You work for a major company, good for you. And as you can see, I work for a construction-related job. It's a great job, too.
You have to work outside even when the weather is bad, whereas we get to work indoors in the AC blasting environment regardless of whether the weather is bad or not. Don't even consider us the same as you. When you have to get all sweaty and dirty as you work a job that you don't even want to work.
Stop assuming. I love my job. I don't have any problem working under the sun because I get to stay hydrated and I have work clothes with a fan built in. I move around and sweat a lot, which is great for my health, and I never get fat or get weak. Cold days are even better. The anti-cold clothing is actually amazing these days. As for you guys, the lady might be okay still, but your boyfriend is obviously unfit.
Hey, why are you letting him say that about you? How embarrassing.
It's hard to buy health with money because it's all about how you live on a daily basis. None of your business. I'm starting to go to a gym next month to fix that problem. Starting next month, huh? But I don't know about eating so much food. That was my very last cheating time. Rather than caring about what someone else is eating, you should mind what you're eating. Shut up!
I guess you're desperate about biting the successful people by talking about his body mass and how much he eats.
Why are you saying that when you're observing what I wear and what I eat? That's a boomerang right there. What is it? Are you upset? Don't do what you get upset when others do to you.
You're doing it too.
Huh? Well, I was wondering if you guys were the type of people who are fine if someone else does something like this to you. The only people who are allowed to shoot are those who are ready to get shot. I believe some renowned person said that. I thought you guys were the ones who were ready to get shot. That's it. But I guess you guys are super upset now. You're fine doing whatever you want, but you don't want others to do the same. You're so convenient to yourselves. As a person who works outdoors, I appreciate those who work indoors. I think it's a wonderful job. But I have a wonderful job too, and there's nothing inferior to you guys. Yes, there is. That's why the pay is different. The difference in our annual income is a concrete number that will tell us what each of us are worth as humans. The annual income only tells you how you're being evaluated by your workplace. That's something that means nothing once you walk out of the office. You might be valuable to your company, but how valuable are you at a sushi restaurant? You're showing off your annual income as you laugh at what other people are eating, displeasing others. You're drawing a wrongful line between those who work indoors versus outdoors. You guys were like that versus I was simply enjoying sushi. Which one of us deserves to be banned from this restaurant? Hey, tell me. Needless to even ask, the one who only eats eggs. Of course, it'll be you two, Nathan, Stacy.
What?
I win.
Stop provoking us.
What? What's going on?
Are you saying that because you pity him?
It's not like that. I was simply listening to this conversation and thought that I'd ban the two of you. That's all. You're kidding.
Do you realize how much we spend here?
I don't care how much you spend here. I welcome any customer who loves my sushi. You guys were laughing every time the silver-headed guy ordered an egg, but do you realize that you're laughing at the sushi that I make? You guys can't even imagine something so simple, and I'm not convinced that you work legitimately at your jobs. Shut up! Our income is... If you're gonna keep bragging about your income, why don't you act accordingly? That's right! Well said, young man! Chef, thank you for speaking on our behalf, too. I've been fed up with how these guys were acting without tact, too.
What is wrong with these people? Chef, you should just ban these people.
I agree. Listening to the classless mind speaking out loud will make your sushi taste bad.
Damn it. Chef, I'm paying out. Paying out. What's your problem?
Why are you suddenly laughing at us? That's rude.
Well, telling that you're paying at a sushi restaurant just proves that you don't really go to sushi restaurants. That's exactly how the people who want to show off their income say it. That's lame. Lame?
What's so lame about it?
Paying out is a phrase that the restaurant uses on their end instead of the customers. Sushi restaurants have the rules to use codes so the customers won't know what they're talking about, and it's usually not something that the customer would say. Do you get it? I had no idea.
I've been using that phrase all along.
A lot of people say that, so don't worry about it. But it seemed like they were just trying to show off that they're rich without knowing what they were doing. How hilarious! Here's the money. Keep the change. I remember your face, okay?
And your company name, too. We're never going to forgive you.
I don't know what's gonna happen that you're not gonna forgive me, but I'm not going to run or hide. Come face me anytime. It's because of the alcohol. Because I'm a little drunk, I ended up losing the argument. The next time I see him, it won't go that way. We work for GAT, the renowned construction company.
The next time we see him...
We're gonna make it clear which one of us stands on a higher ground.
Nathan, Stacy, how dare you bring down our company's reputation?
What is this about?
It's about what happened at the sushi restaurant last night. It just happened, and I'm sure you recall. Last night, you guys went to Sushi Toranoku, and you made a young man in work clothes displeased, didn't you?
Hold on a second. What sushi restaurant are you talking about? We never went to a sushi restaurant.
What?
They probably looked like us. It's someone else, right, Stacy?
That's right. It must be a mistake, CEO.
Huh? A mistake?
Of course! We truly respect those who work outdoors for us. We would never try to mess with those people. That's classless.
In that case, you're telling me that this is false. Is that correct?
Of course! I'm an assistant manager at GAT. For housemakers, the craftsmen are people who need to be respected more than anyone else. Why would we do something like that?
Who on earth told you that?
I'm sure they were envious of me because I became the assistant manager at such a young age. Don't let them fool you.
I see. That's what they say. But is that true?
No, it's completely false, Dad. Huh? What?
His dad?
What is it then?
Does that mean we missed with our CEO's son at the sushi restaurant?
This is bad.
We need to turn the tables around as soon as possible.
We need to justify what we've done, or else our ship will sink. For now, we should talk about something that sounds related, but actually not, as I think about an excuse. I haven't seen you two since last night, Nathan, Stacy. Damn it, I'm so unlucky. Hello, I'm the new COO of GAT, who loves eggs. The COO? I'm the eldest son of the CEO, and my name is Tom. Nice to meet you, and goodbye. This is bad.
He's actually the son and the COO?
This is practically cheating against us.
Sir, we weren't aware that there had been such a huge HR decision.
Our company had a vacant COO position for a long time for this reason. I had Tom handle every department's work at GAT and the related companies for his experience. He's even experienced being the CEO of a subsidiary, too. I wanted to become a CEO who can empathize with every department by experiencing the construction sites, or else I'll end up becoming a narrow-minded office worker who doesn't understand how grateful we should be for those who work outdoors, right? Just like some people. I believe I've been telling all employees to be respectful to the craftsmen all along. Of course, and we haven't forgotten that. Then why were you talking to me like that last night?
I actually knew you weren't just an ordinary person from the beginning.
That wasn't how you were acting at all.
Well, of course, if you had realized what we were thinking, we wouldn't have been able to test to see if you deserved to become the CEO.
I see. So you were playing a prank on me? In that case, the two of you were acting so well. You really seem to be scumbags to me. It's because I'm known to act really well.
We tend to get possessed.
I don't care if you're known to act well or possessed, but what are you going to do about the fact that you ruined my great mood? Huh?
What do you mean?
It was all because of the lack of your mannerism and playing a prank on me without my permission. I ended up losing my appetite, too. Would it be appropriate to even call it just a prank after making me so displeased? Is that even okay? That was because you were showing us that you deserve to be the king.
We were frustrated too.
If I were to show off that I deserve to be the king, then we can just get rid of you guys from this company as a penalty. I won't actually do that, too. Besides, what do you mean that you were frustrated, too? I just argued with you because that was the severity of the insaneness of what you've done. You don't call that a prank, and even if you did, there were other customers and also the sushi chef, too. Everyone else was displeased, too. Do you have anything to say about that? Some customers even seemed like they were celebrating a wedding anniversary or some kind of an occasion, and the two of you ended up ruining it all without permission. You said that there was a huge difference, and that's the difference in the pay. You said that the value of a person can be measured with that person's annual income. Isn't that what you said? I never said that.
I never said that.
And how is anyone supposed to enjoy their dinner at a sushi restaurant where someone is yelling out something like that? We never said that. It's up to that person whether they're going to enjoy their stay or not. And we're the type of people who can enjoy it. Oh, okay. Sure, everyone's different, so forget about that. Thank you. No, don't thank me. Goodbye!
Hold on! We're not done talking yet!
We're not dismissing rude people like you for no reason.
What we're trying to say is that you're saying that you think it's up to each person whether they can enjoy a certain situation, and that you're the type of people who can enjoy that situation. But we don't want to base things off of people like you. Do you understand? Organic scumbags like you, who don't care about how others feel as you would go on with a prank that disturbs others, don't deserve to be in a leadership position from an organization's perspective. Do you understand? If that's what you're going to say, I'll correct myself. Yeah, and that's just a given. When someone who's been convicted of a crime shouts, "I've changed," nobody thinks that erases what they did. People just think, well, of course, you should. The crime itself doesn't simply disappear. What you've done is no different. So saying it was just a test, a prank, or any other excuse isn't going to work. If becoming successful has made you numb to the consequences of your actions, then we'll have to change how we deal with you. We're leaving, and your company needs to take responsibility and respond appropriately. What are you trying to say? Both of you will be transferred to an affiliated company per our company rule. Affiliated company? That's the severity of what you've done. Also, you got all upset throwing $300 on the counter before you went home, but that wasn't enough money at all. What?
But we paid $300.
Weren't you watching how much sushi your boyfriend was eating? He was eating a lot. Your bill was actually $700. $700?
And do you know who paid for your bill?
Don't tell me.
Based on this conversation.
It was me. Oh, no! Now, why don't you thank me for cleaning up after your mess that you made because you lacked common sense? I hate this. Thank you. You could have been charged for dining and dashing, and the regulars who were there said that they were all frustrated with you guys all along. And then I realized that you were always being rude to people like me whenever you saw one at that restaurant. I don't know anything about that! Stop lying! You guys were being filmed as you went on with your rudeness. What?
Is that even allowed?
Are you asking if that's even allowed? Well, you don't have the right to ask that based on what you've done. Oh, don't say that!
Please give us a chance to fix ourselves.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving you a chance. It'll take place at GAT's affiliated company.
We don't like that!
We can't walk down the street like that.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Why would you say such a thing?
Why can't you walk down the street if you work for an affiliated company? I knew you had no idea how rude and insincere you were being last night. Stacy was the one who said she can't walk down the street. It wasn't me.
What? How dare you scapegoat your girlfriend?
It's a wisdom to stay alive. Now that you're not the CEO's secretary any longer, I don't need you. Isn't that right, Mr. Tom? You're saying the same thing.
It's just the difference of whether saying it generally or explicitly, you fool! You have no understanding of the people who work for our subsidiaries, and you shamelessly betray others at a critical moment like this! The two of you are going to be assigned at a place where we have the strictest boss, so you'd get some proper training!
No way! I thought I was on the right track with life after being promoted so young!
I am supposed to be a beautiful, smart secretary of the CEO who is the beauty queen of Trubus University.
It's all because you guys never deserved those titles!
The title of being an assistant manager and also the secretary of the CEO were, if we were to make an example, clothing that was way too big for you and didn't fit.
We can consider reinstating your positions once you become fit to those positions. But needless to say, you'll be evaluated strictly after making such a huge mess up. You should keep that in mind as you correct yourselves.
You're going to be shipped out to work at an outdoor environment. You should learn how amazing it is and how tough it gets to work in an outdoor environment. What? No way! I don't want to work in a different environment! I don't want a different compensation!
I'll only be trying out as a construction site worker just for one day, right?
It's not like you're a celebrity who's trying out to become the police director for just one day. That's not going to cut it.
We should take action while we're at it, so go get ready to move as soon as possible.
No, that's not right. What's not right? It's not what I expected. You did this to yourselves. And so, what began with a single incident at a sushi restaurant exposed a long pattern of insulting and unprofessional behavior. In accordance with company policy, Nathan and Stacy were both reassigned to an affiliated company, Dairoku Construction.
Come on, we don't have all the time in the world. Pick up the pace.
Yes, sir. As for me, I want to continue supporting this company as the COO. Both office and site workers are valuable work, and there's no either job if the other never existed. Trouble Busters!